Hello! Salutations, witches and bitches. Hard? You know, like the Back to the Future? Yeah, it's just been hard for you. I wanted to know why it was like that. If it helps to talk about it, I'm willing to listen. Hi, Saturn. Hi, Baby Tran. Thank you so much for the sub, Anime Read. Hello. Hi, Lucifer Domo. Hi. Moderator duties. Oh, I see. That's a lot of work. That's been getting you down. Being a mod is a hard work. You know, support your local mods. Thank your local mods. Modding is one of those jobs that doesn't get a lot of thanks, you know, usually. So I try to thank whatever mods I'm in the community of whenever I can. Hello, Coffee. Hello. Thanks for coming. Let me shout you out. That's my new VTuber, baby. So if you guys want to see a new model I've been making, make sure to check out Coffee. Had to ask a regular to leave at the same time, so Mother's being a bit yabai. Oh no, I can't believe Press called us bitches. I know, right? I can't believe I'm such a rude person. I just realized why. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Never mind. Oh, why Korean ma? I don't know the language, I guess. No, don't worry. Oh, don't worry, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. I was like, I just changed it because my Korean VTuber friends, whenever I chat in their chat room, because they're not very used to English, they have trouble pronouncing my name. So I tried to write a Korean version, but I didn't know it would change it for like my channel and stuff too. So I might have to rechange it. But I don't know. I'll see if I can figure it out. I wanted to make it accessible. You call me a bitch? Yes, I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe I did it. Comfy cute. Yes, Comfy very cute. I really worked hard on the model, and I'm trying really hard these days. I mentioned it before, to polish my art so I can try to make it to the professional industry of Live 2D. That's my dream. That's my goal. So I'm trying. I'm hoping. I'm very thankful for all the clients I've had with commissions and stuff. All kinds of commissions, helping me take that step and giving me the opportunity. And it still provides the English version. That's good. I'm glad. Then I might just keep it. As long as it's not too confusing for you guys. As long as it's not like just the Korean and it's hard for you guys to find it. But yeah, that's the reason why there's a Korean version now, because I've been hanging out with a lot of other Korean VTubers. And it's just very helpful for them to have that there. Hi, let's hope you've been well. I've been doing good. Thank you for coming. Hi, SSJ Gohan. I hope you've been well too. How are you doing? I'm gonna have a sippy of my coffee. I got ice in my mouth. Oh no, I didn't mean to. The ice is like really small now, so it's like it fell out. Crunch. Do you guys like my coffee and bread? My little turtle bread? I love these things. I found out once I found out about these stock images in Japanese website. It's called, if you guys don't know, let me just in case if you do any video editing or image editing, this is super helpful. They have all kinds of cute images that's free to use for personal purposes. If you use it for company like money purposes, there's like a certain limit, and then after that you have to pay a certain licensing fee, but it's like really good. So Super useful. Yeah, Illustrator is super useful, and it's really popular among the VTuber community because it's so cute and you can just use it. But if you don't know about it, it's like, oh, where did they get these from? Yes, these are the Japanese stock images. Olive the turtle bread is so cute. Yes. Yes, I love this turtle bread. I had them in real life before. They're so cute, you feel bad about eating them, but it's so delicious. This is like my favorite type of snack bread. The melon pan stuff, I love the little crusty part. When I was little, I used to just eat the crusty part first and then eat the rest of the bread. Nasty. Like, I see something that looks a bit yabai, but I feel like it might be sensitive to say about something you probably made. Is there a good place I can talk to you about what I see? Yeah! You wanna talk to me about yabai stuff? You can tell me. Are you on Discord? If you are, you can DM me and I can accept your message request, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Yeah, thank you so much. Just high quality stock images. Yeah, and it's by one person, this one artist. What an amazing person. Ow! You heard me! Nihilist! Nihilist announcing the arrival with the boom! They're all real good. Yeah, it's amazing. The fact that they're all consistent, simple art style that's not so simple that you can't tell what's going on, but it's not too complicated that it's usually it never ends up being like overtaking like my image, you know? If I have a bunch of stuff going on, like the focus is always gonna be on my model. It's very good, very nice. Clean. Off to work I go. I'll watch the buds, so don't see nothing new. I find out. Have a good day at work, coffee. Thanks for dropping by. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee too. I am yeah, I was like, I need to have some social energy recharge, and I was thinking really, I was using my bonehead. I was thinking real long and hard about what game I wanted to play while I streamed, and I was like, I don't necessarily have to play a game now that I think about it. I can just chat with you, and to be honest, I feel like I've been kind of focusing on games too much because I'm like, if I don't have something going on, people will get bored of me. I was like really anxious like that, but after a long time, because you guys have been so supportive and so kind, I ended up feeling more confident in myself, and I feel more confident in just kind of carrying out a stream with just being who I am, and I'm gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna try this more often, just having some just chatting streams, because I love just chatting with you guys. That's my favorite part about my streams, when I can actually like keep up with my regulars and say hello to new viewers and seeing what's going on with each other. It's a real little club, you know? It's a little club, our club. Let's have some coffee together. What kind of coffee do you guys like to order? Is there a specific kind of coffee you drink? I like all kinds of coffee. When I order coffee from regularly Mac I just saw something, but I was gonna say I like to order McDonald's coffee a lot, because when it's like cheap and it's everywhere. For the regular stuff, the iced coffee is good. The cream and sugar, I kind of need it. I usually like the cream and sugar. I feel like a baby. Some people think that's baby taste, having cream and sugar, but you know, I can't help it. Coffee, yum. So just a silly thing I just saw on DM. Okay, I'm done being distracted now. Okay, but when I go to Starbucks, sometimes when I like hang out with friends, I'm like, I'm gonna treat myself a little bit, and spend a little extra money on my little cough. I usually get I like to try new things, whatever is in season. No, I was I keep getting distracted on the side because I'm still sleepy and I'm like, my mind is everywhere. But Starbucks, I'm a venti iced matcha latte kind of dude. I am so sorry. No worries. It's just funny. It's just too funny to me. Around here, at least, we got a lot of local roasters, so we buy our coffee from them and drink it black. Oh, yeah, black people who really love coffee usually like it black, and they tell me about how you can taste the bean flavor the best that way, and I'm like, I don't like bean flavor though. I like sugar. And succumbing to the valley girl inside me. Oh yeah, become one with us. We are all valley girls today. Bean flavor. I'm sorry if I took you by surprise, Rice Baby Chan. I honestly, I just thought it was really funny, and I was like, initially I was just worried that it was like something really serious, but then I saw it and I was like caught off guard because of that. I just thought it was hilarious. Don't worry about it, you're totally cool. It's my fault for getting distracted. Bean water kind of pop, and yeah, absolutely. I get the appeal, but it's just not. I'm one of those people who prefers strong stuff over subtle stuff. The V and VTuber stands for Valley. Yes, Valley YouTubers. Every time I think about Western version of VTubers, I can't help but think about that one commercial of the TV show that was like using Fortnite looking style. I think it was by the same people who did the animation and character design for Fortnite, but like they had those characters like move along to like the singer's body as like a virtual character. And it was meant to be like, I don't know if you guys ever seen the show called The Masked Singer, where like you don't get to see the singer's face, like, and it's like basically American Idol, but you don't get to see who's singing. It's like that, but instead of a mask, it's you get a I guess a 3D Western VTuber model. I know what you're talking about. That thing looks cursed. It's so silly. Matcha do be pretty good. Oh yeah, I was talking about coffee and then I somehow ended up talking about this silly show. But yes, I love matcha too, and it's apparently good for your skin, you know, so I used to drink it all the time when I was like breaking out from puberty. Stinky puberty. Show me the sad. Oh, I'll put it in stream discussion later. When I watch the stream back, I'll remember to put that in for ya. Oh gosh, that show. Sending one last message before I forget. What else was I talking about? Oh yeah, and there's a seasonal drink that was in for winter that has peppermint mocha. I recently had that with my mom. Well, my Mama Lich didn't want to have the peppermint mocha. She was already like, I don't know if I'll like that. I'll have the other seasonal drink. And I was like, okay. and then I'll order the peppermint mocha, and then you can take a sip if you're like curious about it. And she's like, okay, because she also enjoys trying different coffee flavors. And then I remember she was like sipping it, and she's like, yeah, you can really taste the peppermint. I don't like it. I guess she's not a peppermint kind of gal. But I like it. I used to hate mint actually, because I was like, I hate anything bitter. But after a while I was like, actually this is nice and refreshing. Especially with chocolate. I love it. Mint is so yummy. Yeah. Oh, it's like I remember I used to associate mint with dentists, because I think that's also why I used to really dislike mint when I was little. But then I stopped going to the dentist as often, and then because I started, brushing my teeth properly. As a kid, I did it wrong. That's why I got like toothaches, and then I ended up going to the dentist for some fillings. But after I learned how the first time, I got better. But I guess because of that, early on I got exposed to dentist tastes, and then after that, when I had mint for the first time, I was like, it tastes like dentist. I love peppermint, but I tried a peppermint mocha latte, and oh god, the taste was rancid. Yeah, it's like really strong, so if you don't like it, like with the combination, it's gonna be really nasty. I should have come in here without eating. Oh, oops. I keep talking about food. I love food. I mean, I just enjoy. I love food, but I can't eat a lot, and it makes me angry whenever I can't finish my meal. Food good. Coffee good. I kind of have a small stomach space, I guess. So whenever I hang out with friends, even when I'm like really hungry, I end up like not being able to finish like my dinner or whatever, because it fills up so fast. We all at least eat food once in our life. Yeah, it's true. It's something we can all relate to, because we all eat food. I remember once me and my friends were hanging out by the river in the city, and then we walked around a lot, so I was super hungry, and then I was like, I need food right now. And then we went to like a pub and thing, and then like I didn't order any alcohol because I don't drink, but I ordered I ordered a burger, and I ordered these tater tots and stuff, and then I was like, I'm gonna eat all of this. I am so hungry. I'm so excited to eat all this delicious food. And then I wasn't able to finish it. I was like halfway done, and I was crying. And then my friends were like, you don't have to finish it. You can just, take it home or throw it out. I was like, no. I need to finish it. I was being really stubborn for some reason that day. Restaurant portions greater than rich portions. I think it's also like I get too excited about food. I end up ordering or taking too much. Zero waste gang. Yeah, I hate wasting food. I will always try to finish it, or at least bring it home. If it's something that is too difficult to bring home, it's like a nightmare though. When it's like noodles with broth, you don't want to carry that around, right? Hello, Phoenix Slayer! Hello, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the Occult Club Cafe Talk. We're just chatting about eating too much food. Ordering too much food. Oh man, when it's like all you can eat sushi, I always order too much. I'm like too ambitious about how much sushi I can eat. But it's one of my favorite foods, Salmon sashimi is my favorite food ever. I can eat it all the time. I can't be part of zero waste gang when I eat at a Spanish place, way too much food. Oh my god. You know, it's funny, it's like a mom thing or a grandma thing when you get food cooked by them, and then like they'll like make fun of your like weight or something, and then they'll be like, oh, you're getting chubby, huh? And then when it's time for dinner, they keep pouring you so much food into your bowl. It's like, eat more, eat more. I was like, why are you making fun of me then? That's not fair. Such a loving mom / grandma thing to do, I think. It's so silly. My mom does that a lot. Mama Lich is really good at cooking, so I am blessed to have yummy cooked meal by her. And even when I moved out for a bit, I tried to emulate her cooking, cause you know that's what I know the best, the Korean cooking that my Mama Lich made me. So I used to make like kimchi stew, and I remember once I made this chicken dish that was with soy sauce, and I was really proud. You know, I was actually, sometimes I messed up, but it was always like edible, you know. But it was like, usually when I messed up, just didn't look pretty, but like it was still tasty. Cooking is really fun actually. I kind of want to do it again, but I don't really get a chance. We already get my Mama Lich just makes enough for the whole family while I'm here, you know, and no real reason to cook extra food on top of that. We already have so much space compromised in our fridge because Papa Lich loves buying food. That's his passion, I guess. He loves to shop for food, and then every time he comes home shopping with a bunch of food, Mama Lich is like, no! Again? Why did you do this? We don't have space in our fridge. She gets so upset at him. It's such a funny Lich family things. It's a regular occurrence at this point. Every weekend. Sometimes it gets tiring. I'm like, oh my god, this conversation again? Why won't he learn? I'm gonna have a sippy. Wow. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to talk about also 2022, you know, start of the New Year's. You know, I kind of started off slow a bit. Time for a second fridge. Oh gosh, we won't be able to eat it all. This food's gonna go bad and the fridge is gonna get stinky. That's the problem with too much food too, you know. Oh man. But I wanted to talk about 2022 because I was thinking about maybe we can also talk about New Year resolutions. I think that's a good topic. Anybody have good New Year resolutions? Stuff they want to get done this year? I mostly want the pandemic to be done, but I think that's everyone. But also, I'm like, I wanna be able to make like a official looking VTuber at least model. I wanna polish my art to a point where it looks good enough to have a company represented. And I'm gonna keep polishing my art until I can do that. I think I'm getting closer. I think I will need to work on a little more, adding more details, finer details, and I'm studying art. I'm also learning new techniques with models. Need to get the ball rolling more on my VTuber ventures for 2022. Yeah! I hope the best of luck with that. It's an exciting year for VTubers, I think. I think if you're into this community, there's a lot of probably interesting stuff coming up, interesting content now that we got the kind of, I feel like at this point we're establishing our medium, and I feel like people have recognized, you know, that it's a big thing that's happening, you know, like Galgura is like one of the most popular YouTubers. Like, you can't deny it's making a splash. You can't deny it's getting people's attention. And now that we've established that, I think that means more exciting deals probably for the big people. There's probably stuff we don't know about that's already in the works. Oh man, I'm excited. I wonder what more technology has in store for us, you know, for entertainment. I want to sell a story script this year. My idea is to write a light novel series and lore for VTubers, but I don't know. That sounds super cool. That's interesting. Oh man, I wanna do some writing stuff too, but I'm not like a big wordsmith. I'm more of an artist, so I want to make like a webcomic or like a video game sort of storytelling one day, more visual with some text over it. And I have some characters for a kind of story I want to say, but unfortunately, when it comes to plot, I'm a little bad at coming up with ideas, so it's mostly characters and settings for now. But maybe one day when I have more time, like, I haven't put too much thought into it also because I knew I wanted to focus on different things at different times rather than a whole webcomic, which takes a lot of effort and time and thinking, so I just never had it as a priority, but it's something I want to do. It's a pipe dream goal, but apply non-stop when I can to big VTuber agencies for looking for EN talent. It's good to apply. It's amazing practice, and it also helps you, I think, have a specific mindset you require to start selling yourself more. It's like with anything, I think practice makes perfect. And it's also nice to just have, because you can compare your first one to your newest one along your journey and see how much you've improved as a creator. It's a great reference point. I like to sometimes look back at my first stream and use that clip to compare with my newest stream, and it's always encouraging, you know, to keep going. Grass plus Flash, I see what you did there. Let me practice with your lore too. Where can I get your lore? Oh, I don't have too much lore. Basically, I think the biggest summary, the best summary of my lore would be on my Twitter pinned page, my pinned Twitter. I can link it to you right now actually, because I have my profile open. But I don't have too much backstory because, as I said, I'm not a wordsmith. But here, I tried to kind of give it. I don't know if it might be hard to read. Sorry about that. I had an idea. I might have to update it. But that's the best thing I have in terms of any words. I don't have a lot written. It's mostly spoken and what you see and what you get to kind of catch on the stream. Hi Shiro, hello, welcome! Thanks for coming to the Occult Club Cafe. We're just chatting about what we want to do for 2022. Yeah, I just gotta get myself started as a VTuber first, lol. Need to get 2 new bits of equipment and can begin VTube funds. Yeah, exciting! It's a lot of setup, but it's a lot of people, you know, take a long time before they actually debut. But you're on your way. You're getting there. It's exciting. It's a lot. It's one of those things. Also, even once you get started, you keep updating stuff as you go. I still need to update my information page. It's still my old stuff, and I want to make it like I want to actually draw some Hanukkah chibis for it too, and holding some cute signs or something for the links. Right now it's just really plain. I remember when I first debuted, I was so excited. I drew everything really fast and really like I was like hyper focused and got it all done. But then I had to rebrand, and on the second time it's like, oh, I have to remake this. So it was kind of like a bad. It was not very motivating for me, I guess, the second time around. But the first time around, I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get this done, and I was like, my profile was all set up before I even started streaming. But then I didn't have like the stuff other stuff I did need that I wouldn't have thought about before I started. Like the culture and stuff that I didn't know. I still remember didn't know a lot of Twitch lingo as well, so I was like, what's scuffed? What's pog? I don't know what that is. I'm such a boomer. I still don't know a lot of this stuff, and I don't think I need to. As long as I can communicate. But you know, I feel like I'm getting older by the minute. You know that GIF of Solid Snake aging rapidly? That's me. What's this funny green frog? Why he's sad? Exactly, that's me. Juve fucked up people memes, yeah, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I don't get. You know what's actually funny? Cause the nature of like Western memes are also so like funky and random. Sometimes like I was actually just watching some Korean streams in the morning, some of my Korean VTuber friends, and they were actually chatting about like how sometimes they see a Western meme and they're like, I don't get what that means. I don't get what the joke is. Like for example, they saw like gnomes being a big meme recently, and they're like, I don't get what that is. What is that? Like those red cone hat little statue things. They're like, why is this everywhere now? What does it mean? And I was like, how do I explain this? Is there a way to explain it? Although you just not gnome means, yeah, get gnomed. Yeah, like the Korean VTubers I was watching, they were like, I did not understand this. It's funny. I guess there's every culture will have their weird stuff that to the foreigners will look crazy. Like, you know how people think it's a lot of Japanese show stuff is like so crazy, but then like you look at American stuff too, like take a step back and it's just as weird. In my opinion, just in a different way. Memology is important in this day and age. It goes so fast too, I swear. Those jokes go and come and go so fast, constantly, consistently, and I have no idea what kids are talking about this week and next. Oh man. I'm just like, I'll just draw anime. I still know what that is. I still know what kind of looks cute. Memes die as fast as they lived. I know, right? And it's like, it wasn't like that always. I remember back in the day, like, I feel like memes lived longer, and maybe because like the spreading was slower. I wonder if that's why. I don't know. Like the classic ones. Like the peach time, those MS Paint memes. Those are like classics now, but like I feel like they lived way longer. Such a weird thing. Internet culture. The most recent anime meme that I didn't understand for a while was Rent a Girlfriend one. I didn't want to get spoiled, but they appeared everywhere. Oh no! Yeah, that happens too. Sometimes like a spoiler becomes a meme, and it's impossible to avoid it. I sometimes like know some people like just avoid social media altogether when there's like a new addition to the series and they can't play it right away, so they don't want to get spoiled accidentally because they're too excited about it. Yeah, like that's sometimes necessary these days. Do you know that the NTR one with the hex spoilies? I actually don't know that one. I didn't. I feel like no. I don't think I've seen that one. No, I've seen a different different meme thing with NTR, but it's not really a meme thing. I saw a VTuber clip relating to that acronym. But wait, unless no, unless they were talking about the same thing. I don't think so. But basically what I'm talking about is I was watching a VTuber clip of Mista and Finana from Nijisanji En, and Mista was talking about some erotic manga he read, hentai he read, and we was like, okay, whatever, Mista, why are you saying this on stream? People have made it so much art that it just shows that side of the internet over and over. Oh no! Oh no! It's impossible to avoid! I remember there was another thing. People would yell spoilers for people who's in line waiting for like the newest book or movie. That's such an asshole thing to do. People are so rude. I don't think that's it. Good on him to talk about that on stream though. Yeah, he's so silly. As if it must have built different. I don't know how he does it. It's so funny. I actually took a while to watch the whole Luxium debut because I was kind of dealing with some real life stuff. But recently I did end up watching them, the VODs and stuff. It was so funny. And this is really good at voice acting, huh? It's so cool. Like, especially like funny stuff when he has to scream, his reaction like feels like his scream feel genuine and funny, you know? I think it's so cool. Voice acting is amazing. I want to be able to be better at that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm still too I still got a lot to learn. I tried doing that one dubbing thing a little bit, but then I ended up being busy, so I couldn't I couldn't record the rest of the stuff I wanted to do. But I gotta put together some more voice reel stuff in case I ever wanna apply to voice acting stuff, because I think that's cool too. I think those are fun. You know, I wonder. I don't know. Do I sound like too like in terms of accent, like Korean accent? I wonder if I sound too not anime. I don't know. I adore that Luxian voice so much. They always give me a good giggle. Yes, they're so fun. I'm so glad they're getting the love too. I remember some people were really worried because my Korean VTuber friends were like, "Oh, boys usually they don't boys don't do very well in the VTubing scene and in the eastern side of the community." So they were surprised that the Luxian boys were being so loved. Yeah, you are the plenty anime legend. Oh, I'm glad. I remember I was like kind of watching another clip by Ina. Ina from Hololive also speaks Korean and has a bit of a I feel like we have kind of enunciate things in a similar way. And I saw a clip where she was like, I want to attend real life Hololive events and be on a disguise or something, put on a disguise or something, like sunglasses and a mask or something, and people won't know. And then her manager was like, no, people are gonna know. Don't go. And Ina's like, why? I don't think so. My voice isn't that recognizable. And then the manager's like, it is, Ina. It is. And I'm like, really? I don't know. She sounds like a regular girl to me. Or maybe that's because I'm so used to kind of talking like that too. Maybe I sound different and I don't realize it. I don't know. Lurking time, thank you for lurking here, Rice Baby Chan, thank you. I remember my friend was telling me I have a slight accent, and I was surprised about that too. I guess it's hard to hear your own accent, right? It's kind of something you can't help. It's one of those things. But at least seems like people like it. People seem to be accepting of my funny way of talking. I haven't had anyone be like, I can't understand what you're saying. Well, sometimes people do. Sometimes people are like, I have a little trouble hearing you because you're a little quiet and your voice is kind of hush hush. And I've been trying hard to get better about speaking at a better volume. I remember I also had a lot of social anxiety, especially when it came to presentations at school. So when I had to present in front of the class, I would literally be shaking. You could I would have like my cue cards in front of me that told me the things I needed to say for the presentation, but you could see the paper shaking because I was that scared. Let me take a sippy before I continue, guys. But yeah, and along with that, the fact that I couldn't speak at a loud volume usually made me really self-conscious about how I communicated with people. So I was like, this can't keep happening. That's not grammatically correct. This can't keep happening. There you go. I forced myself to take drama class in middle school, and I feel like that really helped me with my anxiety. Kind of helped me get that practice in, you know. And I had an excuse to be doing that practice. It wasn't like I was like forcing myself in a social situation where it can get awkward and people will be like, that person's weird. No, I was like, I have to do this. It's for class. Really? Right now, would you say this is how loud you are normally? I would say this is how I would talk with friends. Yeah, I would say I would talk with friends at this volume, which is when I'm at my most comfortable and my most loud. And sometimes I get loud, but I don't get too loud because it's like I sometimes when I'm with my friends, sometimes I'll actually like yell for effect or be dramatic, but that'll be rarer while I stream because I'm at home and I don't want to bother my family. But in terms of like regular talking, this is how I usually talk with friends. Drama is great because it enables expression with a supported group of people actually cheering you on to become better. Yeah! Actually, it was great because it was an amazing experience for me as well, because there was this one project for drama we did with my friend who was actually like, her dream was to become a world like a Hollywood actor, and I was like, she really like changed when she was like reciting scripts and stuff and putting on a role. Like I could tell even as a kid, just meeting her for the first time at that class, that she really had a passion for this, and I got to be in a group with her for a group project. And I guess I was kind of, she really liked the fact that I was creative as well, so we kind of got along really well. And we for the project, we had an idea, we had to write the script, and our teacher loved our idea, and the fact that I tried really hard, even if I wasn't the best performer, like made her really like proud of us. And she chose us to like perform the same group project drama script in front of our parents for a talent night thing. And it was so scary. It was a really scary experience, and I practiced really hard because I had to in the script I also had to sing in front of like everyone, and I've never done that before. I've never sang in front of people before, so I was like, I can't just freeze up. I have to do this. So me and my really passionate friend practiced, and we became good friends as well. And then we performed, and I did it. I didn't do the greatest job at singing, but you know, I did it. I didn't freeze up. And then I can think about it fondly now, about how about the time that I, you know, overcame my fears. It's good to have a no judgment zone for social practice. Yeah, it's absolutely, and creative practice too. I think some people don't realize, unless the person is asking for critique, it's not necessarily welcome. I like, even if you mean well. There's like this one person at my school before who would draw over my friend's drawings because she thought she knew better about how they should be drawing, and it was so rude. Like, it'd be one thing, like if you was just saying your critique, it's like, okay, you can accept it, but she actually drew on it, and it really upset me. To hear it. I was like not there when this happened, but oh man, if I was there when she did that, I would not have been calm. I would have been yelling. I would have thrown hands. Oh, but yeah, usually you're not supposed to do stuff like that. Even in our school was an animation focused school that I went to, and actually she got in a big huge trouble for that, because creatively that's gonna be really discouraging, and also it's just rude. So you're not supposed to critique someone's work unless, you know, they're like specifically asking for it in an academic environment. I met people with so much anxiety that literally saying "don't worry bro, no judgment here" helped them. Yeah, it really helps to know that the person is there for you, and it gives you a chance to, you know, kind of calm down and know that you know, there's the worst that can happen is they stutter a little bit and then they can try again, and that always makes me feel better. As somebody with anxiety, that always makes me feel better. I'm gonna have a sip. This is awkward, but I think it's funny. Yeah, if anything, I think there's a lot of people who are a little socially awkward coming into the light these days through the internet, stuff like VTubing too, and I think it's also allowing us to show that we have something of value to offer. So we have charm in our own way. I mean, as I said, I'm an anxious person. I never would have streamed with just my face or regularly as I do with just my voice. I feel like a little boost of confidence with Hanukkah here, you know? It's like I'm not alone. And I feel like you guys always accept my awkwardness and sometimes quietness, because, you know, you guys are probably similar too, in a way, and we understand each other sometimes. Like we understand each other when we cause we all do that sometimes, you know, have those little quiet moments. Embrace awkwardness, make them feel safe. Yes. Hello, Mr. Estetico. Hello. Welcome. We are just chatting about social awkwardness and anxiety. I was talking about how VTubing really helped me kind of come out of my shell and chat with you guys. And honestly, I probably never would have had that confidence if it wasn't for this whole community. Can I share a cool thing that happened to me? Absolutely, I want to hear about it. What's the cool thing? Cool thing. I love hearing the cool things that happen to people. You met the girl you love? That's amazing! I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, like, that's beautiful. We had a sleepover at a friend's house. That's awesome! Did you guys have fun? That sounds like a fun time. That sounds like a wonderful time. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Oh, love is a wonderful topic too. Romance in this current time, that's amazing. Yeah! It's a really difficult time to find love right now, but it sounds like Mr. Asetico has found success. She gave me the drawing she made for my birthday 8 years ago and I cried like a baby. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so adorable. Sounds like you guys have known each other for a long time. That's so cute. I unfortunately don't have a lot of people I've known for a long time like that. That's like a childhood friend or anything. So I think you should really value what you have there, because that's not something everybody gets. That's some depth in relationship. Having to move to a different country when you're young and having some communication issues kind of makes it difficult to have long-time friends. I feel like during my high school time, I actually didn't. A lot of my friends, I kind of was not being treated the best, but I kept up with it because I wanted to have friends, and I knew I didn't have confidence in myself. Hello, Titania. Hello. Pet, 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 pet. I can't imagine having to move to another country as a small kid. It was crazy now that I think about it. Yeah, I didn't know what was really happening. I don't think I really fully understood that I went to a different, the other side of the world, until it was kind of too late. But I think it's been a great experience. But because of that, it's been hard for me to make long-time friends. So whenever I hear about people who's had long-time, years and years of childhood friends, I'm like, oh, that's so good. That's something so wonderful. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So funny. Titania's so sweet. Oh man, do you guys know Titania and Dustball, the other Korean VTuber, are the reason I ended up watching Encanto and get obsessed? They were watching it in the Korean VTubing channel, and I was like, what's this? Oh, I like it. And I watched it like 9 times ever since then. They are the ones responsible. I keep having dry mouth. Nom nom nom. But yeah, when I moved to Canada, I remember I was thinking we can just go back whenever, right? I didn't actually understand it was like a permanent thing. And I was like, yeah, people are gonna speak Korean there, right? And then I was like, oh, I gotta speak English. Oh, you know what's a funny story actually? And when we came here, we were like, because a lot of people in the West have trouble pronouncing Korean names. A lot of us usually end up adopting an English name for business purposes / school purposes here. And once I remember my Mama Lich was like, oh, we gotta choose an English name. Do you have anything you wanna have as your name? Like, she actually gave me the choice of choosing my own name. And I, me being a stupid kid, was like, I want to be named after this video game character. Like, I'm not gonna say which character. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I wanted to be named Klonoa from video game Klonoa, because that was my favorite game as a kid. I was like, that's gonna be my name, and then my mom was like, we're gonna choose something for you. I love Klonoa, yes. Okay, from hard to pronounce name to another, perfect, exactly. It was so silly. Oh man. I think I'm just gonna take a 5-minute break, guys, because I've been streaming for an hour. I like to take a little stretch break every hour. I'll be right back and talk to you guys soon. Ah, wrong scene. I'm silly. I'm so used to going to the game scene. I'm back. I'm back with bread. Oh, I messed up. Bread. Ow! Ah! Real bread. Bread. Right into the face. Oh, I was just going on Twitter for a bit. Oh man, there's some cool live 2D models. I want to make more cool live 2D models too. I wanna. I feel like I've learned already so much about new techniques you can do with live 2D. There's like body physics, along with head turns that people do lately that makes it look more natural when you move side to side like this instead of me like mine where it's like just leaning. And I want to be able to do that too. I want to make a more detailed Hanukkah as well. More live 2D, more, yes. I wanna make smooth character, and there's been really great resources lately too. I remember back when I was first starting VTubing, there was like 3 or 4 live 2D tutorial videos, but now there's a bunch, and even some models that you can use to base your movement on, like a free to use sketch base model. I have that downloaded so I can use as a reference. I'm ready for my attempt at a Hanukkah story. I tried to make it as concise as possible, but I'll still ask permission if I can send it here. Yeah, sure. Feel free. I would love to read it. Let's read it together on the stream. Let's think about some of the aspects of my lore from Leomar's idea. I love hearing people's ideas. Here's my elevator pitch for Haneko lore. Starts with people thinking Haneko is a chunibyo, but she actually does have powers. She prefers them hidden so she fits in, but she has duties for the school that only the principal knows. That's how she kept safe from the masses. Story revolves around her adventures with the cult club and those who don't believe her. Ooh. That's so cool. I love the principal twist. Having a little extra character, and maybe a little sidekick sort almost, or side character there, and I like that it's like there's a setting for who are gonna be involved for the regular stories. Very good. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Divine Key. Thank you. Welcome to the Occult Club. Maybe I'll sketch out a principal character sometime when I get some free time. Woo! Woo! Party time! Party time! It's caffeine time. I'm gonna take a sip. You know what it kind of reminds me of? That one episode of Panty and Stocking. I don't know if you guys ever watched that anime, but I love that anime too. The animation style is so pretty. But there's the one episode where it takes place in school. I think that's the first episode where they meet Brief, that nerd boy. I believe you must watch The Princess Principal. Ooh, there's a lot of anime I need to watch. I haven't been watching anime as regularly anymore. I've been busy watching streams and VTubers. I think, what's the last anime I watched? I watched Zombieland Saga and really enjoyed that. That was right up my alley of horror and idols, and it was hilarious. The voice acting was so good. I still want to do a cover of that. I need to finish Love Live. I need to finish the new Love Live season. I was really enjoying it, but I've only watched up till like I think like episode 4-ish, and then like I was like keeping up with it every week, but then I was not in the mood for some reason suddenly to keep up, but now I am. It's so cute. What else? I don't know. Those are all like Love Live's new, but like I feel like I haven't watched a lot of new anime. I feel like most of the anime I've been watching are still like even then is like old. Been out for at least a few years, sort of thing. What else did I watch? Yeah, seriously, I haven't watched anything else. That sucks. Although I was talking to Robin about watching Gintama again. Well, remember I used to watch it like every episode when it only had like 200 episodes, and I finished it and I was like, okay, that's it. They said the series is done, but then they were like, no, we're gonna continue, as they did over and over again. And then recently they actually finally for real finished it, and I kind of wanna. I'm kind of curious, but also I'm like, I don't want to watch that many episodes of anything. Like, I love Gintama, but oh, it's so much. I remember when I binged like seasons of anime in one sitting. I know, right? I used to do that too, but I don't do that anymore. I remember I watched like Full Metal Alchemist in one sitting, because I really love that too. Robin also finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood recently, my friend, and I remember they were drawing fan art of Edward. It's so good. I love Full Metal Alchemist, and the fact that the I don't know if you read the manga, you get to see a little glimpses of the creator, the lady who's like really funny. And once when they were like calling her about the manga being turned into an anime, the confirmation, she was like, just because I'm a country girl doesn't mean you can fool me that easily. I know you're lying. Then the little something called responsibility, so that I had to stop. Yeah, basically when you get older, it's harder to find the time. Too good to be true. I know. Now it's become 2 animes. Classics. One of the first fandoms I was in, one of the first animes I used to actively draw fan art for, it was Death Note. That was like right when I was hitting my goth phase at the time, when I was being like, I'm only gonna wear black. Of course it was. Hey, don't make fun of me. Of course it was. Yeah. I loved Death Note. I'm surprised it wasn't Code Geass. I actually never finished that. I started watching it and I was enjoying it, but for some reason I never finished it. I think maybe because there was some like sexy parts or something, and then I didn't want my parents to see it when I was like around. I don't remember. Sometimes it's like that. I remember sexy part. Oh no, I know, right? I remember I was playing Yakuza once, and it was like fine. The whole thing was fine until at the very end there was this one cutscene, and of course that one cutscene is playing, my dad comes into the kitchen in the living room, and it's like that, like the Yakuza man's like just bare ass right out in the cutscene, and I was just like, why? Why now? Why did that happen? The scene wasn't even necessary. Why did they do that? It's always like that. I know, right? It's always like that. Of course. Oh man, speaking of, I wanted to tell this story on stream too, about how sometimes my parents will catch me play games in the living room when it's like console games, when I used to play on my on the TV, and I have some funny stories depending on the game I was playing. So I remember when I was playing Persona, I was playing Persona 4, my mom would use the kitchen a lot, and she was there a lot while I was fusing the personas in the blue room, the blue room. I forgot what it was called in the game. Was it the blue room, the velvet room? Yeah. And then in the game, it's always like, oh, there's that opera sort of music on loop while you do that. And my mom was just listening to it over and over while she was doing dishes and like doing her kitchen duties. And then she was like, eventually she's, after hours and hours and hours, she was like kind of humming along, like, oh, I'm so sick of this song. And I was like, I'm sorry, mother. I'm just bad at strategizing personas. I'm not good at this game. It's mesmerizing, seriously. Persona has one of those things where like they have to do good sound design for the music because you have to listen to it over and over again, especially like the battle theme. I love that. Oh man, my mom is so funny sometimes. There was another time I was playing Shadow of the Colossus, and I really love that game. And I think my mom got invested too in this kind of the simple story structure, and she would catch glimpses of it while she was doing dishes. Yeah, basically. But with Shadow of the Colossus, she was actually really enjoying the story and like got invested, and she was kind of watching. And then eventually, I won't spoil it. I know it's a really old game, but like I don't know, some people might not have played it, but like it doesn't have the happiest ending, let's just say. And my mom saw that, and then she was like, "What? That's the end?" And then she was just like, that's not right. It was so funny. I've never seen her be like that before. That's the only game she's been like invested in the story with. Should have lied and there's a true ending later. Yeah, I should tell her that there's a true ending and she needs to play it if she wants to see the true ending. Parents plus gaming. My parents are the ones that got me into gaming. Well, it's mostly my dad. One of my first consoles was Sega Saturn and a PlayStation 1 from Japan, because Papa Lich went on a business trip there once, and then that was like the newest thing in the market, and he brought home those consoles as a gift, and that's what started the gaming journey for the Lich family. Still can't believe my mom plays Civilization on the hardest difficulty. Moms gets obsessed with some games sometimes. I remember my mom was really into like a Korean version of Candy Crush. And like some moms will have like crazy levels on that. I played Candy Crush for a little bit. I got bored and I turned it on for a little bit, and I got like hyper focused. If you ever played it, it's so weird. It's so uncomfortable. There's like every time you do like a combo or whatever, if you could clear like the candy line, it's like delicious, scrumptious, delectable. It's so weird. It's kind of uncomfortable. Hi, Monty Fry. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the Occult Club Cafe. We're just having coffee and talking about games. My mom got obsessed with Brain Trainer. Oh, I think my friend is super into Brain Trainer. And he has a very mom personality. All I remember is my mom being a friend, being a fiend at Miss Pac-Man. I think my mom was really good at Dr. Mario. That was the one game she played on our Game Boy for some reason, and then she got really good at it. Scrumptious. Yeah, can you talk about how oddly sexual Candy Crush is? It's so weird. Yeah, and like I did not like that narrator man whispering gently into my ear every time I did a combo. I did not like it. I just wanted to get some... I just wanted to kill some time, okay? We don't need to get weird. I have a brain training game on Nintendo DSi and had a Dr. Mario minigame. Dr. Mario's fun. I feel like I could have gotten good at it too if I wasn't so obsessed with Tetris at the time. I was really into Tetris. I even had Tetris on my electric dictionary when I was getting used to English my first few years in Canada at school. And the electric dictionary also had some games. They had Snake. They had the game Snake, and they also had the Tetris, which was my game of choice. That's what she was obsessed with. Moms are so funny. Moms have the mom games. You ever got exposed to StarCraft? I was just talking to my friend about this actually, because you know, StarCraft, my country's national sport basically, is one of those games I actually never played, but I remember watch an older friend, like my mom took me to her friend's place, and she was chatting with her friend, and her friend had a son who was older than me, and he was playing StarCraft. He was just like kind of like babysitting me while our moms were chatting, and he was like, you wanna watch me play StarCraft? And I was like, sure, I like video games, I'll watch, I don't care. I don't have to play a game to enjoy it, I just like video games. And I watched him play, and I was like, this is nasty. This is gross. I don't like this kind of game. I hate those aliens. They're ugly. Oh lord, StarCraft was my jam long ago. I also was like, I think I tried it for a little bit, like semi-recently when I became an adult, and the strategy was kind of too complex for me. My brain was too bonehead. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty is free, and the multiplayer is also free up to a point. Oh really? I didn't know that. Maybe I'll do a stream where I try it out. I like having streams where I try out games for the first time. Oh, I forgot. I don't have the bonk because I don't have the thing on. Hold on. I'm gonna fix it for you. I got this. Don't worry. I will get your bonk for you. I will get your bonk. Let me try again. Where's my bonk? Where's bonk? Let me move the window. Let me move the... Oh, Dab. I cannot do this. I hate the channel point thingy. Whoops, I can't do it for you. For some reason I can't redeem my bonk. Cause I can't move the window. Wait, no, I'm so stupid. I can do this. There it is. There's the bonk. I gotta move it a little bit. One more try. Yeah, I did it! I fixed it. It's not fine, Nihilist. It's not fine. I don't say it's fine. As a young boy, I got exposed to old 80s action movies during the early 2000s, so that was interesting. Watching Sylvester Stallone movies on Sunday was actually a cool experience. Though I was 7, so every time blood or something bad happened, my dad covered my ass, and that happened a lot. You know what's funny? That makes me think about how when I was a kid, and one of the first games I used to play was this game called Clockwork Knight, and I had a lot of fun playing that game. But there was one boss in that game that was like, it was actually like, even seeing it right now as an adult, I'm like, this is disturbing actually. Why did they make this for a kids game? But one of the bosses was a baby doll, like an infant doll, but like his head would spin around like 360 degrees and stuff, like spin around, and like it would be like trying to kill you, and it was super scary. And that was like nightmare fuel for baby Lich. So I would ask Papa Lich to defeat that boss every time I got to that point of the game. I hated that boss. Maybe I'll play that game on stream too. I want to show you guys some of my childhood games sometimes. I remember once I thought maybe I should have like a month or something where I play my childhood games and talk about my memories with it, like every week and stuff. I think that might be fun. Maybe for like a model celebration thing. Maybe when I finish my new model. Finish as if I started. Maybe when I do my new model and stuff. Nostalgia Sundays, yes! I think that might be fun. I wish I could have done the horror month for October. I really was looking forward to it. I even made the costume for it. But at least I still have Silent Hill. I gotta play that again. I thought about playing that today, but I kind of like that being a night game just because it's such a spooky game, I guess. And in the day, I don't know. I'm not feeling like a mellow game like that. I guess I feel more peppy. I want to do something else. But I do love Silent Hill. Silent Hill is actually one of the games that I didn't have as a kid because my parents would never have allowed me to buy that. So I only got exposed to it through YouTube videos and the internet. So it's an interesting relationship I got with it. When I was a kid, a friend Bailey told me about the creepypasta where Luigi hangs himself in Luigi's mansion. I couldn't sleep for 3 days. Creepypastas are scary. When I finally saw what it was about, I saw this fucking sucks. I remember when I was a kid, the first time I saw creepypastas was like these YouTube videos about like Pokemon, like those like, oh, the black cartridge Pokemon version or whatever, and then like they would play the one town song, the that song, always while they narrated the creepypasta. That spooked me as a kid. I remember getting traumatized by the comic, the auto-scrolling one. Oh my god, yes, that was so scary. I had to translate that the Korean one where it pops, the ghost like runs at you in the animation for my friends because they wanted to know the story. And so I had to read that comic over and over again. Yes, Silent Hill is always a favorite of mine, up to Silent Hill 4 at least. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like Silent Hill 4, but I think it's charming in its own way. Like, I agree with a lot of people saying, oh, it's very different from the original Silent Hills, and I'm like, yeah, it is, because it was supposed to be. But it's not a bad game by any means, I think. Like, it has its issues, but, you know, it's better than some of the other Silent Hill games. Lavender Town, yeah, that song, that town's name, song would always play in those creepypastas. That was a thing. And then there's always those like messed up internet theories about like, oh, the Rugrats were really about like aborted kids and Angelica's crazy and is imagining all this or whatever. Oh my god, I think there's like Vocaloid songs about that called the Rugrats theory or whatever. It's so funny. What is the last best Silent Hill game I am? Mostly since the original team didn't work on that before getting yeeted. Yeah, exactly. It's still got that theme and the charm. When I saw that comic, I already had been scared by screamers before, so I was expecting something bad to happen. So hard that when it happened, I didn't even pay attention. That's so funny. That makes me think of my friend Robin was telling me actually about what was it? They were watching something. They were watching something with a friend. Yeah, they were watching Full Metal Alchemist, and there's a really sad scene, that one of the most pivotal scenes in the anime. One of those scenes that everybody talks about as a meme sometimes because it's so tragic. Not that one, different one. Not the Edward one, different one. But they were watching it with a friend, but they didn't know like it was like something bad was about to happen, and was like talking through it. Like, man, I really like those tacos we were having earlier. It was really good. And their friend was trying really hard to like kind of hint to pay attention, but without spoiling anything. But they will not stop talking about those tacos they had. So funny. Almost missed the pivotal plot point apparently. Them tacos though, I know, right? Do you guys ever do that, like where you show something that you really like to your friends and you watch their reaction to make sure they're enjoying it? I do that. I'm so uncomfortable. And then if it feels like they're like faking it, or like they don't not really enjoying it, I'm like really sad about it. I'm like, oh no, I wasted their time. They hate me. Could have been the it's raining scene. Not uncomfy. I always do that. I think my friends do that too, so it's fine. It might be a bit heavy. Oh. But it's fine. Yeah, I don't do it if they're like, oh, you're making me uncomfortable, obviously, but I want to see people's reaction, you know. I used to rewatch movies over and over again with my closest friends because I love seeing people's reactions to my favorite movies. I did the opposite. I started a Super Auto Pets match during Arcane this weekend, and my girlfriend kept slapping my leg and going, "Hey!" and pointing to the screen. Oh man. I think I tend to if I am watching something, I want to put full focus on it unless it's like a silly YouTube video. So I tend to watch things alone, and I don't do anything else. Especially with like animation stuff. Make funny meme for friends, no reaction, start crying again. I know, right? Me. Nobody likes me. I get so anxious when I show something to my friend and they won't laugh. It's so silly. Hello darkness, my old friend. Yeah. But sometimes sometimes my friend will show me a video and I try to be polite and I still laugh, but then it's like if it's really not funny to me, I still laugh, but then they keep showing me the same kind of humor videos. I feel like I'm like, should I be honest? should I stop laughing? It's getting a little annoying. I think even if it's something, if you think somebody's enjoying it, you should only keep it to like 1 or 2. Because I don't want to overwhelm somebody, you know? Oh god, I remember this classmate that just wouldn't stop with the Shrek memes. Gosh, yeah. Sometimes when you beat a dead horse, you need to stop. It's hard to know though, I guess, sometimes when you're like really hyped up and you're excited. I've made bad jokes before. I've stayed on the same topic too much before, but you know, if it's a constant, it feels a little rude. That doesn't work. Whenever I don't like something, I say it out loud, but people keep going, no, 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 watch this one though. But Donkey never died. I remember, that reminds me of when I used to watch Idolmaster Saidam, the Idolmaster with the boys, and it was coming out, and then the season 1 came out, and we were like really like enjoying it, and I was like, I can't wait for season 2 when my favorite Jiro dies, and they're like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just saying things. I'm just waiting for my fave to die so I can stop watching. But Captain America stopped being a Marvel, so I stopped watching Marvel movies. I still haven't watched the new Spider-Man. Everybody says it's good though, and I'm like, oh, now I'm curious, but I still haven't gotten around to it. It's hard to find the time to go to a theater, especially because I got sick. I don't want to go out while I'm sick. I gotta get better first. I am an expert at liking characters who die. Me! Me too. Whoops, looks at the wiki, they're dead. Tragic character? I love it. Spooder man. Man, people can make... There's a little private chat room, Discord room for me, Cookie, Melon, and some of my other personal friends who don't stream and stuff. And everybody keeps making fun of me for liking my favorite Skrunkly from Encanto. It's so funny. Everybody keeps like posting anything about Bruno, and then they're like, this is you. This is about you. Another friend was like, I watched Encanto last night. Bruno was funny. I was like, thanks for validating me, King. Well, everybody's making fun of me. Another one was like, another thing my friend said, the Encanto Bruno song is the most popular track on TikTok right now. I blame Lich for this Strunklo epidemic. If the shoe fits. Well, at least I'm not alone in my obsession. It looks like everybody else is loving the Skrunklo. Let me show you guys this video my friend showed me, actually. Linked in the Discord. My friend sent this to me. It's so stupid. Wait, I gotta make it louder. Rats! 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 So stupid. My friend linked that to me just because I was obsessed with Bruno. There's no other reason he would have posted that. Rat jam. Yes. I love this rat, man, and I'm upset about it. Rats, we are the rats, celebrating another birthday bash. Alright, let's be real. What are we being real about? What are we being real about? The Rat Man? He was made for a TV series. Ratman's song is so good. Yes! Oh my god, if they have a TV series or something, like another mini series for Encanto, I would watch it. I don't want a sequel. I want like a mini TV series with the characters. That's, you know, well done. I would love it. I like the one where people are trying to sing on Discord, but a furry keeps RPing with himself and getting in the way. It's so funny. I've seen that recommended, but I haven't watched it. I didn't know that was the twist. Can feel a Disney Plus show in the works. I bet. Sponsored by Gargura. Oh man. I mean, I would watch it. I would eat it up. I am a sucker for capitalism. All about your figurines. Oh, imagine a Ratman android. They made an android for Tony Stark. He's like a little baby face with a beard on him. It looks so funny. I have it. I bought that. I bought an android of Captain America and Iron Man, and I have them camping together set up. Oh man, that used to be my Facebook banner. I bought a little camping gear for the Sylvania whatever family, those little dolls, and then I put Captain America and Iron Man's cooking around their campfire with the tent, and just took a picture and put it as my Facebook banner. I also have another one where it's like a full, like not a full, like but like jointed figurine, like the adult body looking figurines of Captain America and Iron Man. I have like a Hello Kitty cooking set where Iron Man's like cooking a little cake, and I have Captain America sit on the sofa and take a cookie out of a cookie jar. I have a bunch of miniature stuff set up. That's one of my little passions. I love miniature food and furniture stuff, and I love setting it up with anime figurines or whatever, or fandom figurines I like. I think those are so fun. I want to have a big dollhouse one day when I have some disposable income and some space in my own home. Have a little dollhouse and set up a bunch of Nendoroids and stuff or whatever, figurines around, so it looks like a big happy family. I think that'd be cute. And you know what another figurine I have? Let me show you this figurine I have. I have this.
A new fucking Vegeta figure was announced, and I'm watching the video for it. Oh my god.
One day we'll make claymation of Hanukkah like the amazing ones do. They do? Oh, I would love that.
When he's crying, I was never ever in my life gonna expect this figure.
It'd be my dream come true.
No, Yamcha's lame.
I have this.
Vegeta and his most vulnerable, like, Frieza's gonna fucking kill him.
Is there a video of it? There's a video. There should be a video of it. I need the video. Oh, there's a trailer video. No, it's no longer here. There's a twist to this figurine. There's something special about it. Oh no. I'm trying to show you guys if you've never seen it. Oh my god, Vegeta. Let me see the Vegeta crying figure. Why you have crying Vegeta? This is really funny. Oh my god, there's no video. Why is there no video? It's so loud. Look, it shakes. He shakes.
Why is it making all that noise?
He is that loud.
Oh my god, if someone comes in your house, it sounds like a fucking fire.
When I saw that, I was like, this is the funniest figurine ever. I have to buy it. All the anger, shame, and frustration. Exactly. It's made by the same people who made the famous Yamcha in the ground figurine. He'll never be stand for just being number 2 to Kakarot. Kakarot. But yeah, I've seen those claymation videos. Those are so good. There's so many amazing artists working on fan content for Hololive and Nijisanji and all these VTubers. It's so cool. I remember there was a Hololive fan animation project that I wanted to apply to do the voice for, but I ended up not being able to apply to it because I didn't have time. And I probably wouldn't have been able to make it anyway because I don't have much experience voice acting, but I wanted to try anyway. Kakarot is so good. I know, right? $1,000,000 idea. I even say yeah. And you know what's lovely about such fan content? It's made with passion. You know, you don't see that kind of passion often. You know, and it's so good that they just give us this kind of amazing content for us to enjoy for free. Amazing. Such hard work. Fan work is fun. I haven't drawn fan work in a while. You know, that was my big thing before I started VTubing. I used to draw fan art for stuff all the time, and that was the only way for me to get my art noticed back in the day. This is the first time where I made anything original, and people started recognizing my art for it and being interested in it somewhat. If I used to draw original characters before without a VTubing setup, I didn't get any attention. Just uploaded 20 gigabyte in Encanto fan art already. Stop! Wanna see what I have so far? I kind of worked on it a little bit when I got bored between commissions. Hold on. Let me find. I'm trying something new. Cause I got interested in lineless after I saw the speed art. Oh, that's huge. Hold on. How do I make it small? It really is 20 gigabyte. I didn't even mean to do this. I swear. Anyway, there's more to that, Victor, I swear. There's a bunch going on. Do you know about studio mode? Yeah, I do. It's helpful, but I use it sometimes. That's so good, thank you! I'm a little embarrassed about it. I haven't drawn Western style in a while. I'll show it again. I'm pretty proud of how it looks so far. Especially because I'm trying lineless this time. So, like, other than the eyes, I'm trying to like shade most of the details and stuff. And I'm having a lot of fun. I haven't done painting stuff in a while, and I'm gonna see if I can try to apply this kind of technique to my VTubing stuff too in the future. Maybe some people will be interested in commissioning me for this kind of stuff too, or maybe even a VTuber model in this kind of style. Maybe I can do something like that if somebody's interested. Maybe we can figure something out, because I've seen some painterly looking VTubing models too. It's really cool what people are coming up with. There's like even people with like really detailed sculpted noses, which is really hard to do with VTube Live 2D, and hence the reason anime is very common, partly because it's so easy to make them dot noses. I can totally see it happening. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I would love to work on a project like that. I love getting these unique indie concepts from clients right now for Live 2D, and because I get to try new things and expand my repertoire, you know. I had a lot of fun drawing the muscles for my last client compy. I was able to kind of show off my anatomy skills, and I think I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, and I'm hoping I can animate it okay, but let's see. I'm still waiting to rig it. I gotta do other stuff first, but yeah, I gave them the PNG bit back, and they said they're gonna ask me to rig it a little later, and yeah. I also was thinking about oh, it's already 1:50. I think I have it in me to chat for another hour, but I want to take a quick break first. Again, real quick, I'll take a 5-minute break, and then let's have one more hour of coffee chit chat, and then that'll be the end of the stream for today. Okay, I'll be right back. I keep doing that. I'm silly. Yes, for those of you who might not know, Koji is the one who did the BGM, and I forgot to put this back on. The background art is by Omorphia1, who was also amazing to work with, and does a lot of great work, so check them out if you need some VTuber assets and commissions. Silly me. Yeah, VTubing is expensive. That's why I encourage people to kind of like just go with free stuff first, and then like kind of like work towards like practice your skills as a VTuber and streamer first, and then like upgrade as you go, you know, because you're gonna be doing that anyway. 150 doesn't seem bad, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of people in the VTubing community also offer a lot of good prices for their amazing services, and it's great because honestly, doing this hobby is how I ended up getting to actually interact and befriending some musicians and stuff for the first time, because most of my friends were also like artists, and it was getting to know different types of creatives was really eye-opening, you know? Yep, just like YouTubing advice, you can get by with a Yeti mic and a dream. Yeah! I started off with my laptop and a snowball mic. I actually joked about that in my Mori Calliope rap contest entry. I was like, a snowball mic and a laptop mic, whatever or something, and then I remember because of that I couldn't stream anything too intensive because I had to run face rig at the time, along with a big program, and it took up so much computer resources, so I could only play like visual novels. So one of the first games I used to play was Stardew Valley and KFC Dating Simulator. But I got by, and I had so much fun, and I feel like it helped me build up my confidence, and eventually I got better and better at making live 2D, and I ended up also getting a computer. My dad was kind enough to give when I moved back home, and I've been able to stream better, slowly upgrade, and I feel like a big part of my appeal, I think, has been and also like a lot of people have been interested in watching my journey, and they get to see, you know, the first ever clip I have, that one where I'm still Space Bunny and it's all pixely with like image, like a still image instead of a custom made overlay, and then now where I got to upgrade everything a little by little, and now I feel like I am making a decent enough content, you know, where it feels presentable, and a lot of people seem to like seeing that too, that journey, the progress. So really, sometimes it's really about getting started and finding the opportunity to do that, but obviously you still need a lot of other aspects, like a good internet and all that kind of stuff, but having the opportunity and getting to start, I'm really glad I did, and I feel like I've made a lot of steps, and I'm excited to make more steps. I wanna keep succeeding as an artist, keep trying new things, and keep studying on my own. I honestly, one of the biggest things I was worried about as an artist was not having the motivation to keep drawing and keep trying things, because and that's kind of actually why I applied myself to go to school, even though I was kind of reluctant on school already, because I thought if I didn't have that extra stress, extra push, I wouldn't be able to keep drawing, because I was kind of really hard on myself. I used to think I was a lazy person, partly because I sleep a lot. And you know, when people see you sleep a lot, people will call you lazy, and some people were kind of being rude to me because of that. So I started believing them, especially because I heard it when I was very young, and I thought, oh, it must be true, because I didn't know there was any other reason. But then I started working on myself and started working on what I truly wanted to do, and I feel like actually I don't think there's a limit to how much things I don't think there's a limit to the things I want to do. I don't think there's enough time in the world for me to try all the things I want to do, because I feel like I have more freedom now, and I don't know, I feel like I was too hard on myself. After a lot of self-reflection, I learned school's not all that I really want to do. It's actually kind of prohibiting me from the things I want to do, and what I want to do is I guess it's more technology focused, more culture focused, more modern. Because I think my biggest complaint about my past experience with my school in animation was the fact that things felt very old school. My school was kind of known for that already, for being a bit of an old school animation sort of place, but it was like in terms of different cultures and stuff, when they approach the topic of a different culture's style, it was very often really limited, and I like the internet's the sharing my art with the internet and getting the worldwide sort of reaction, and seeing what people are talking about in different parts of the world. And you kind of lack that at school. We kind of lacked that at school. It was very the focus. It's like, produce this kind of style, this kind of thing will sell, because this is what succeeded before. I want to see new stuff, even if it means it might fail, because it's more interesting that way. If you get too stuck in the past, you don't get to try new things, and you miss out on a lot of stuff. I feel like I missed out on a lot of stuff before, because I was too afraid to try new things. It's always difficult being the pioneer. I feel like I learned that watching a bunch of Defunctland videos recently, you know? Learning about Disney as a person. It's and also the technology they ended up using. I didn't know they invented animatronics, you know? And it was because of animation that we have those complex machines. But as pioneers trying new things, that lets creativity flourish for those who follow? Yeah, absolutely, I think so too. I think a big example of that is a modern VTuber example of that is Ryan Slee. He's been a big inspiration to me, and I followed his YouTube videos back in the day to learn Live 2D for the first time, and I hope I can get good as him one day, you know? Disney invented Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god, you're right! Nihilist! Your brain. Your cursed brain. But it's I oughta watch Defunctland. It's very fun. I've been enjoying it. It's nice to listen to while I eat and stuff when I want to watch random stuff. I like that. And another YouTube channel I really like is called Youngung Namja, which is Korean Englishmen, which is there's this guy named Josh, and he's majored in Korean in university and stuff, so he's very familiar with Korean culture, and he introduces his British friends and English friends to Korean culture so for the first time, and it's fun seeing their reactions. I listen to the whole Muppet series. Oh yes, I love listening to Nightmind. Oh, I haven't listened to podcasts in a while. I used to listen to my brother and me. I used to love listening to those. And I listened to the Adventure Zone, the D&D podcast by the same people. I love that podcast. You know, can I admit to something a little weird? Can I admit to you guys something a little weird that you and you guys promise not to judge me? Another YouTube thing that I've been binging sometime. Before I go to sleep, I watch true crime. For some reason, it kind of relaxes me listening to like the narrator talk about true crime stuff. But then I get worried, like, am I listening to like serial killer or whatever, like the murders too casually? Is this alright? But I don't know, it's interesting to learn. That's how it starts. I obviously, you know, condemn these things, but it's like interesting to learn about like what happened, you know, like some of these, and then like I listened to them and I was like, this happened near you, and I'm like, oh god. Or the place that my friend near. I remember I was talking to, I think it's because of BuzzFeed Unsolved, because of the BuzzFeed Unsolved true crime. I started watching that. They might already be dead, so what can I do? I remember there was this one BuzzFeed Unsolved video that I was like, oh, that's where my friend lives. And I told my friend, and she was like, what? And then she looked it up and she's like, I've never heard about this. Tommy Peter and Ted Bundy stories are interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to learn about the human psyche, I think. And you know, it's a good inspiration for stories and stuff, but obviously, you know, you gotta respect it as a real story as well. Actually, did you guys know about how Silent Hill is kind of based on a real place? It's inspired by a real place where it's constantly like, I think it's like there was like a volcanic thing underground where the town was. So, yeah, it's so crazy. And then so because of that, there's fog all the time, and that's why it's like, that's where they got the inspiration for the foggy town. It's so crazy. Yeah. And I remember when I first saw the article about that, in the comments somebody was like, imagine if somebody cosplayed Pyramid Head in this town, people would shit their pants. So funny. I would shit my pants. I'd be like, oh god. People would shit their heads. Yes. People would shit their pyramid heads. Oh man. Don't fear Pyramid Head. He's a friendly goober. He's got cake. Some people will shit their pants and some people will be like, hey there. You know, the people on the internet who will be like, hey there. The monster frickers. Oh, you mean me? Honestly, at this point, people will go, hey yo, it's Pyramid Head, kill him, and beat him up. Oh man, you know, speaking of which, oh my god. Nihilist. I was actually talking to some of the Korean VTubers in chat on their stream in the morning about how there's like a difference between Western horror and Eastern horror. Like, honestly, I remember I was always so scared of like The Ring or stuff like that, or Korean horror movies with like similar kind of aesthetics and themes. And then I came to the West and I started watching the Western, like American horror movies, and I'm like, this isn't scary, this is just gory. This is just gross. But yeah, and then I was asking them like, did you guys, how do you guys feel about that? I was like, yeah, it's not scary to me either, like Western stuff, horror, and then like they even watched stuff like it, and apparently it wasn't very scary to them. Like the fact that clowns are scary to Westerners are kind of funny to a lot of people in the in the Eastern culture. A lot of people were. I remember there was a interview about how for the creators of ARMS, when they learned that some Western people were scared of clowns, they laughed. We found the Americans' weakness. It's mixed back with Western horror movies, but with Eastern horror, it's just truly next level. Eastern and Russian horror is way more hopeless, I feel. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to put it. It's less hopeful. It's way more hopeless. And, I feel like, there's like... I remember I thought it was really interesting when I was watching, a Let's Play by, Best Friends Play, and Matt was reacting to like Ju-on, The Grudge or something, or The Ring or whatever, and they were talking about how it's bullshit that when you like enter the house for like 1 second and then you leave, the ghost follows you all the time and kills you no matter what. They're like, that's bullshit, that's not fair. And I'm like, it doesn't need to be fair. They're ghosts, it's horror. This isn't a game. West can't handle dread. Yeah, I guess that's the kind of mindset it is. Like, that's not right. I need to be able to succeed. Sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes things are bullshit. Oh man, I thought it was a funny reaction. It's interesting. Look, if you're gonna haunt me for the rest of my life after entering a room for 1 second, the least you could do is say hi. It's the same thing with snacks. Like, dread? The Western snacks can't handle dread? Or do you mean like, do you mean like, in terms of like, flavor, it's different? Because absolutely. Subtlety? Yeah, absolutely, I agree. It's way more stronger in the Western snacks. It's like saltier or sweeter. Snacks do haunt me, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's another thing is whenever I go to like Korean like snack sections, they'll always have like different like unique flavors that's like new, like something new. Or like for example, one of the snacks, potato chips Titania sent me from Korea was egg toast flavored potato chips. That's crazy, but you don't see that. You always see the same old flavors in the American snack section. It's always the barbecue or the plain or the lightly salted. It's so boring. Give us new stuff. Give me the egg toast potato chip. I guess it's a cultural difference. Ooh, I'm starting to my tummy is starting to feel rumbly because of talking about snacks. I wish that bread in front of me was real. I want to bite into it. The flesh. Oh. Ah, thank you, Nihilist. Thank you for the food. There was a one time that thing. Speaking of which, I remember I bought a cake once for my birthday, I think, and it was like, it looked like a little bear. It was a circle and it had 2 dot eyes and like 2 little round ears and a little snout with cream, and it was really cute. But then, like, I took a picture when Mama Lich was cutting into it, and it looked really violent, and then she got mad at me. It's like, why'd you take that picture? You make me look violent. You took a picture of me killing the bear. That's not good. And then I made a meme out of it. I photoshopped the Dark Souls "You died" over a picture of Mama Lich cutting the cake. I can't show it though because it shows too much real life detail. Oh man, I love making memes. It's so funny. I love making personal memes. Cookie made a stupid meme. I don't know. Did she make this meme? Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys pictures. You gotta open original. So stupid. Rat with a bat, cat in the hat. Why? So stupid. My throat is a little tired, but I feel bad because I said I'd go for another hour, but I'm like, oh, I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to get hungry, so maybe I'll call it a stream here. I think that's good. But you know me. You know I'm always here. I'm gonna come back very soon. Maybe tomorrow's Thursday, and I have something to do. The Lich hungers, yes. A hungry Lich. Bye bye, Hanukkah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Time to consume souls? Yes. Time to consume cute bread souls. Let's see. Let me see. Is there anybody who I wanna raid? Let's see if there's anybody new. Just chatting, I can raid. Nice stream again, Press. Thank you. It was so much fun talking to you guys. It was great. I feel so much socially recharged. I definitely will be doing more just chatting streams more often because I feel more confident in it. Let's see here. This person's cute. This person looks cute. I'm gonna raid Yukari V here. Who is also doing a just chatting stream. Oh, the so cute. What should our raid message be? Coffee raid. Coffee. Bye bye. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your wonderful support and company. And I'll see you guys. I believe on maybe Friday, maybe on the weekend. I think not tomorrow, unfortunately, because I have something I have to do. But yeah, I'll try to stream again once before the week ends, and then I'll see you guys then.